So here we have the Mini Countryman on a 69 plate. I'm going to start off firstly by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some of the controls on the inside of it. From the outside, you can see that it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. We're going to start off in the boot area of the vehicle first of all. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors. Plenty of boot space as well, along with the 3 individually folding rear seats, should you wish to increase this space even further. And then underneath this tray section, even more space again. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car. And then we'll hop in. And as I mentioned, we'll run through some of the controls from there. Now that we've done a full circle of it though, you can see it's in fantastic condition the whole way round. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter, the speedometer in the middle, and the fuel gauge over on the right-hand side. Also in the middle, currently, we have a digital readout for your speedometer. You can change that information by pressing a button on the end of the indicator stalk for various bits of trip computer and fuel economy info, and you can see the total miles of the car. They are 21,165. If we back out to the steering wheel, we have our cruise control and speed limiter, stereo and phone controls, and then into the center, the main screen for the car. So it is a touch screen, as you can see, so you could access your satellite navigation in this way. A really nice clear color display, very easy system to use, but you don't have to use the touch display. So the movement I'm making on the screen currently is being done using this dial and the collection of buttons that surround it. So you can hit this menu button to get back to the main menu, and then the other ones are very clearly labeled, of course. So from that main menu, you can see the different extra menus you can go into. So under audio here, we have DAB and FM radio, Bluetooth audio, so you can stream your music wirelessly, as well as USB input. That is, of course, once you pair your phone, which is done under the communication heading. Under the My Mini section, you can have a look at your vehicle status to see that the car has got or its service is up to date. And in fact, the most recent service at the time of doing this video was only done a couple of weeks ago as well. Stereo volume is just there. Beneath that, we then have dual zone climate control. You can adjust the passenger and the driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine what direction you would like the air distributed in. And once you're happy with those settings, that's your air conditioning on. The same button will turn it off again, or you can just hit auto. The car will now take full control for you to maintain the temperatures that you've asked for. Press auto again, and you'll go back to your own settings. We have a heated driver's seat with 3 different heat settings, and as you can see, the same for the passenger side as well. A proper heated front screen to go with the heated rear screen. Below that, you can turn your parking sensors on and off. You can turn off the stop and start. This car is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic to save you fuel. The system is off when that light shows. You can start and stop the engine. You can turn off your traction control. And then over here, you can change the driving setup of the car. So you're able to put the vehicle into green mode, mid mode, which is your everyday driving essentially, and sport mode as well. We have a USB input, 12-volt charging socket, 2 cup holders, and then the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox. The last 2 things really that I wanted to mention are the twin sunroofs. We have manual sunblinds that open and close separately. The rear one is fixed in position, but this front glass sunroof, as you can see, will slide back over the top of that rear one. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at 7daysonly.co.uk. We'd love to hear from you soon.